Hello, everybody. I'm just gonna do a quick intro today. I did not lift yesterday. I just didn't get around to it. Didn't have time. Perhaps the motivation. I was a bitch. Whatever you want to say. But today is arm day. My chest is so sore. It's unbelievable. Ugh. Even like turning the steering wheel, I'm like So, kind of cool. I haven't been this sore in ages, so big fan. Yes, today's arm day, and we're gonna go get a good pump. I think I'm just gonna head to the south side here. It's actually about the same distance of driving, perhaps. I don't know. I don't really care. Let me think. Nah, you know what? I want to do some heavy overheads, so we will go to the Iron Phoenix. That's where we're gonna head. That's what we're doing. Yes, I've made an executive decision. That is what we're doing. Okay. But anyway, just want to give you guys a little bit of an intro here. I don't really have too much exciting to say. Lately, I don't have a lot to talk about. There's a combine harvester. They're cutting up their soybeans. That's why it's so dusty today. It is a hot day today. I think it's in the 90s. And it's significantly hot in that when I was outside, I was like, dang, it's a lot warmer than it has been, I tell you what. So, it's October, I don't know if it's officially technically fall or not, but mercy is hot this late in the year, which is kind of ironic because all through August, which is the hottest month of the year, it was 70s and nice and not very warm, and dry. It's been very dry. All of the grass is dead. Everything's brown. We haven't had much rain at all. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's been a dry year, actually, honestly. Overall, I don't think we've gotten that much rain. But, except for, the 2-week period in July where it rained for 3 weeks, 2 weeks nonstop, but whatever. But overall, I think it's been kind of a dry year. And you can tell if you look at the crops and stuff. Technically, growing season is over, but for those that planted super late, there's still some green in the fields. So I don't know, but it is dry. It's a hot, dry year. Well, hot, dry October. It's actually a pretty temperate, nice summer. But the spring was hot as hell. Now that I think about it, when I was working on this truck, it was 90-some degrees every day. I was sweating. I got heat rash. It was horrific. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. What a weird. I mean, it's the Midwest, man. It's Indiana. We get some weird stuff going on with the weather. Everybody knows that. It's a classic stereotype, and it holds up because it's true. Katie, my fiance, was telling me some joke last. She found a Facebook meme or whatever, and she's like, the 8 seasons of Indiana or something. And it's all winter, more winter, fall, spring, winter. True spring lasts for 1 week. Summer. Then it was Satan's doorstep or something like that. Fools, autumn, and then more summer, and then immediately back into winter. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate, dude. It is funny how short of a spring and fall season we have here. In the last few years, spring has been spring as we know it, with all the rain and all the flowers and the butterflies and all the baby animals and whatnot. The Disney storybook fairy tale spring has only been 2 weeks long every year, if that. And then fall, a similar story, because it's fall right now, it's autumn right now, and it's hot as hell in October, mind you. But I guarantee it will snow before or on Halloween, because it always snows on Halloween, the 31st of October. Like the last 5 or 6 years running, it's snowed on Halloween, and then on Christmas it's 60 degrees and beautiful. You know? I think we actually did have a white Christmas last year, which is cool, but it's just the weather out here so inconsistent, so strange. And that's one of the joys of living in the Midwest. You have some of the coldest winters in the world, and some of the hottest. Well, they're not actually some of the hottest, but compared to other temperate zones like England, like Europe, northern areas like Canada and whatnot, and South America even, our hots are extreme, very extreme. I'm not talking Australia or South Africa where it gets to be 120 in the shade, or Afghanistan, Iraq, that sort of thing. But consistently, we'll have a handful of 100-degree days, which is hot, for you metric Europeans out there. I think that's 31 or 32 centigrade. 30, it's in the 30 something. So hot, but today's hot. Today's probably around 30 Celsius. I don't have the lived experience of the centigrade and metric system, so it's not as readily available to me to convert. I have to do the whole 9/5 thing or whatever the heck the conversion is in my head, and I'm not good at that either. So, but yeah, I mean the Midwestern weather, dude, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. In other news, not sure I have too much else to say. Really looking forward to the range trip this weekend. Stocked up on ammo and all sorts of other goodies, so I think it'll be a great time. Not as good as this arm pump I'm about to get, I tell you what. That's gonna be great, but it'll be fun. Anyway, I don't really have much else to say, and if you want me to talk about something, please leave a comment. I'm a wealth of knowledge in that I know a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing. So that's from my old Chinese proverb. But yeah, if you have questions about cars, the gym, life, something I can get into a good diatribe and lengthy monologue about, I would appreciate it. It keeps my mind occupied. Anyway, I'm gonna finish driving here, and I will see you guys for some barbell curls. Okay, so I have 115 on here, and ironically, just from the warm-up I was doing, I did just the bar, and then I threw a 25 on there. I'm already kind of pumped a little bit. So this is actually probably going to be quite heavy. I don't know what it is, but the arms have been heavy lately, or the curls rather, even though it's the same weight I've been doing. So either way, no matter what, excuse me, I gotta get it done. All right, 2 sets of 8. Probably be some pretty cool visuals on here, so enjoy that. Yep. I guess it wasn't that bad, but Another one coming up. I was thinking, I don't think I ever filmed the left side. So here's a little mix up for you. And then I got dips after this, which I like dips, don't get me wrong. I just hate setting them up. If there's like a 90-pound vest or something I could put on, instead of having to deal with like rigging all the plates together, you know, but whatever. Anyway, there you go. I have an idea. I'm going to try it for the dips. You'll see. I make no promises. It probably won't work. Uh, burns. Yep. Okay. Let's go. All right. So here's the theory here, or the plan, if you will, or whatever. So what I'm gonna do, I got a 100-pound dumbbell here, and I'm going to rig this chain up in such a fashion that it is wrapped around the dumbbell. God, these carabiners have seen much better days, I tell you what. Actually kind of sketches me out a little bit. So gonna like wrap it around like so, hook the chain up, and then see if I can use that. Oh shoot, that was close. Yeah, instead of a plate, and so far this seems to be working. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit though. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. There we go. All right, don't bang the head. All right, cool. That's a lot easier than playing with two plates. So the Jolly Green Giant was using this because it's high up as hell. But 2 sets of 8. Here we go. My chest is also cooked, so it's gonna be fun. That's heavy. But this is definitely the technique for sure. It's also the heaviest I've ever done with weighted dips. This is 100 pounds. So maybe not the greatest idea. Kind of cooked my shoulder a little bit there. I've been doing like 70. Perhaps it would have been smarter to just do 90 first. Like get back into 90 before jumping up. But whatever. What are you gonna do? We're already here. All right. Okay. Let's do it again. Theoretically.
Holy shit. Okay. That was pretty heavy. I'm not going to lie to you. Like that. I usually don't struggle with dips at any weight. That was pretty dang heavy. All right. All right, tricep overheads. I'm going to attempt 110 here. And it's 2 sets of 12. So, yeah, we're going to attempt 110. I don't want to go too freaking crazy. Again, it's only been like 2 weeks since my show. Coming up on 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. So, but regardless, you know, I think it should be within the range of possibility. So here we go. Yep. Okay, so yeah, that was actually pretty easy. But I don't want to play with fire, so we're going to stick with that weight. Probably for next week, too. Stick with the same weight. Second set. I couldn't see where the bench was, so I just sort of sat. Luckily, I found it. Okay. The mirror is not your friend for this exercise because you try to like set it back on your shoulder and you miss because you're operating off your reflection. Anyway, time for a superset. Okay, so a slight mistake was made. I was actually supposed to do hammer curls before that, but I'll just hit 2 sets right now. Oh, excuse me. And then we can do the super set right after. So, yeah, let's hit the hammer curls real quick. I think I'm going to do some 55s, I think. Sorry, I just have an itch. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, 55s. Lovely. I probably won't film the other set because these are straightforward. Woo! All right, so I'm going to do 40s here for both the skull crusher / French press and the curls. I feel pretty confident about the French press. I don't think we're going to get all 20 for the curls, but I can do some like assisted reps or, you know, just partial, whatever, or I can just not get all 20. But I want to push myself a little bit because the 35 is getting pretty consistent. So we're going to try a little bit more. Oh, this is going to be gnarly. I can already feel it. Oh, yeah. Don't want to murder another sugar bottle there. All right. Starting with left arm, I guess. Okay. Sometimes you surprise yourself. All right. Woo. Yeah. I'm going to superset with the forearms here. Superset, if you will. Superset, because there's like 3 forearm exercises. Just save a little bit of time, but I won't film that. All right. I have a very good feeling about this pump. Whew. Man, you can already see the evidence, even with the shirt on, so. Second set. Let's run it. Golly. Okay. I'm going to start with the right arm on this one. Get some blood back into it real quick. Lovely. All right. Fudge. That's pretty heavy. Yeah. That was like 15, I think. Holy man. Yeah, that 20 wasn't happening. But that's okay. That's good. We haven't hit failure in a while, so I'm pretty happy with that. Excuse me. Oh man. I think we'll call it there. I got the horizontal pushdowns, and I'll finish up the forearms. 2 sets of this. I got 112.5 on the stack. Oh man, my forearms are freaking burning. The tightness in my biceps makes that pretty tough. I'll go finish up the forearms, hit this, then we'll pose. There we go. My forearms are pumped to the point of exploding like an overinflated tire, boys. Lovely. Okay, hit y'all with some posing. Okay, just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's get a little pump inspection here. I started getting tank tops off is harder than getting regular t-shirts off. Oh, sometimes this one wasn't bad. Sometimes this one wasn't bad. I have a YLA stringer though that I got. It is a size too small to be fair. I think it's a large. That's 2 sizes too small, regardless. But that thing, getting that off is like a Chinese trap, or the old Chinese. But anyway, inspect the pump. We aren't as outrageously pumped as we were last week, but still decent. Let's try that transition again. Oh yeah, my tricep hangs down. That's pretty wild, huh? So yeah, I'm just having fun right now. But I really should probably get going. As much fun as it is posing in the mirror, which it really is fun when you look and feel this good. Anyway, but I'm gonna head out. Tomorrow is legs, so I'll see you then.